You've been lied to your entire life. They told you to wait. Wait until you feel ready. Wait until motivation strikes. Wait until the perfect time arrives. But let me ask you, how many times has waiting changed your life? How many dreams have died because you were waiting for the right moment? Here's the truth no one will tell you. There is no perfect time. There is no magical feeling that will suddenly make everything easy, and every second you spend hesitating is another second wasted. Most people live and die in mediocrity because they cling to comfort. They tell themselves they'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow turns into next week, next month, next year, until they realize they've wasted a lifetime. But you're here right now, listening. That means a part of you knows you were meant for more. So, let me ask you, are you going to keep waiting? Or are you going to wake up and take control of your life? If you're ready to break free from mediocrity, commit right now. Hit that like button and make this the moment you decide to change. Most people rely on motivation. They wait for that burst of energy, that rush of excitement. But what happens when it fades? They quit, because motivation is nothing but a spark. It burns bright for a moment, then dies the second things get difficult. And that's why most people never change. They start strong, but the moment the excitement wears off, they fall back into their old habits. Do you know what separates the elite from the average? Discipline. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't ask if you feel like it. It demands action, no matter what. And here's the harsh reality. If you only show up when you feel good, you'll never make it. The real winners, they show up even when they're exhausted, even when they're broken, even when every part of them wants to stop. Because they understand something most people never will. Success is built in the moments when no one is watching. If you're serious about transforming your life, drop "I will not quit" in the comments right now. Make it real. You say you want success. You say you want to be great. But are you willing to pay the price? Because everything comes at a cost. You can have comfort, or you can have success. But you can't have both. The late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices, the loneliness. Most people will never make it because they're too afraid to give up what's easy. But let me make this clear. If you refuse to suffer for what you want, you'll suffer for what you don't. You'll suffer from regret, from wasted potential, from knowing deep down that you could have been more, but you chose to settle. And that is a pain far worse than any struggle you'll ever face on the path to success. So ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? Because if you're not willing to give up your excuses, your distractions, and your comfort, you'll never escape the life you hate. If you're done making excuses, share this video. Let the world know you're stepping up. The world belongs to those who take action, not to those who wish, not to those who talk, but to those who execute relentlessly. But here's the catch. Action isn't enough. Most people start, but they don't finish. They get excited. They set goals. They take a few steps forward. Then they get distracted. They get discouraged. They stop, and they never start again. Listen carefully. The only way to guarantee success is to remove quitting as an option, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how slow progress feels, no matter how many times you fail, you keep moving, one step at a time, one rep at a time, one choice at a time. Because the moment you decide that quitting is not an option, you become dangerous. Most people will never reach their full potential because they're too quick to fold. But you don't quit, because you understand something they don't. Discipline is freedom. It's the key to unlocking the life you've always wanted. And if you build it, if you master it, nothing can stop you. No one is coming to save you. Read that again. No one is coming to do the work for you. No one is going to magically hand you success. This is your life, your responsibility, your battle. And every day, you have a choice: to stay the same, or to rise above, to make excuses, or to take action. Most people choose the easy road. They choose distraction. They choose comfort. And then they wonder why their life never changes. But you're here for a reason. Something inside you refuses to settle. Something inside you knows you were meant for more. And now, you have a decision to make. Will you be one of the few who break free? Or will you stay trapped in the cycle of mediocrity? The choice is yours. But understand this. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. So what's it gonna be? If this hit you, if you're done waiting, subscribe right now. This is your wake-up call. No more excuses. It's time to move.